Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is James Steiner and welcome back to Analogue, I Hate Stories. So, I am thinking that's all that I can get out of her. So, let's disable her. Disable AI. Okay, yeah. Enable AI Hune A. Perfect. Access logs. Let's go to where are those letters? Yes. Okay, let's see what you have to say. Oh, so you've read those? You knew about those? Now that it was seen appropriate. Sorry, I can't read this morning. Not that it was seen appropriate for women to spend time with anyone but other women or anything, but why are you showing this to me? To hear what you think. Well, why do you ask? Do you approve of that sort of thing? I personally approve. If you find love, it doesn't matter where you find it. I see. Well, it's... When she said she wanted to be seduced, I could definitely really understand that. Especially, it was someone I really liked. That sounds like a good thing to me. Not that I could really imagine doing that with any of my servants, but Jeez, why are we even talking about something this embarrassing? Can we please talk about something else? You are not helpful. What's in letter 7? I said I didn't really want to talk about this more, alright? Well, come on! What about the ship? Oh, you aren't. There's a third character in this. There is a third character. Which block is still not open? Oh, you bastards. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh, actually that reminds me. You know the person who, did those scandalous things with Oh So-jin? Yeah. Well, it turns out that she actually did cross paths with young Seok. I thought maybe you might be interested in that. Thank you! So I've just added a log about her, written by him. I wonder if his wife ever heard about it. Sorry, I'll let you get back to what you wanted to talk about now. I just thought that might be something you were interested in. At least you're being helpful now. The new bribe. Ooh. Kim Young-seok. The incident occurred right as I was leaving the magistrate's office after a late night of going through some of his paperwork. The corridor lights had long ago dimmed, and the office should have been empty, so the horse slinked against the wall right outside. Definitely stood out. So the horse slinked against the wall right out, yeah. So the horse slinked against the wall right outside, definitely stood out. She was small and looked very young, and obviously she was dressed like any commoner, with her arms covering otherwise exposed breasts and all. I won't lie and say she wasn't attractive, she certainly was. I'm sure she's very good at her role. Hi, the horse said, approaching me. You're Kim Young-seok, right? I said, yes. My name is Hannah, she said, offering her hand to shake. It's an honor to meet you. I didn't take it and told her that it wasn't appropriate to be talking to her now. But I've got a message from Smith Sung-min that he really insisted I deliver, the whore said, moving closer. Can I come inside? I said no, of course. Even then I could tell exactly where this was going, and was not pleased. Please? He was really insistent, she said, putting her hand on my face and smiling. I slapped it away instantly and shoved her into the wall. Tell him I said no, I snapped at the whore and walked away. She chased after me for a while, but eventually she seemed to realize that she wasn't going to get to me and gave up. She was gone by the time I got home. I still can't believe he actually thought that would work. Now I want to know more about what the High Magistrates Association with that whore even was. Wow. I'm really sorry, please don't get mad, but I don't really understand what you're looking for. Maybe I'm just not getting it, and it's my fault, but I can't find anything that seems relevant. Sorry. You guys are infuriating. Okay. What other logs do we have? Aha! Found ya. Here, I'll cut right to the, I was going to say the interesting part, but that's kind of awful, isn't it? I mean, given we're talking about a real person's life here, Jesus, this is a bit uncomfortable. Well, what I mean is, she got jaded really quickly. Her family situation sounds like a really awkward arrangement. I'll show you what I mean. Let me know if you're still not sympathetic to her after reading these. These, you say? There was nothing there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what all that business is about, truthfully. From what I understand, though, Smith saying Q had a tendency to get in trouble. He sounds really unpleasant. That's all you have to say. Oh. What else do you have to say? So, High Magistrate Smith Sung-min, huh? This man is just, wow. He's a real piece of work. He just could not keep his pants on, it seems. I mean, neglecting his wife so he could get a person pregnant? Wow, what kind of a man does that? Please tell me you feel the same. He is awful. I know, right? The idea of a woman living only for her man is awful, just awful. But there's one way to make that worse, for the man to just ignore her entirely. Can you imagine living like that, just being kept away in the women's quarters with nobody to care about you in any way? I don't think her marriage was worse than mine, but at least I had something. And I didn't have to worry about scandals about to blow up in the family's face. There's one thing that's good about being the emperor's consort, I guess. So all he ever paid attention to was women who weren't his wife and all of his assorted business. Here, I'll show you what all that is. Looking at this, it feels like he spent more time with his brothers than his wife. Did you give me something new? Did you give me something new? No. Oh, you are infuriating. Hyun-A. Here we go. I'm really sorry. Please don't get mad, but I don't really understand what you're looking for. Hyun! Come on! Wait. Which one said that he couldn't perform? Where was that? I am having no such luck with this stuff. This video is gonna be really short because I'm gonna be cutting a lot of this stuff out. I mean, really, it's really difficult to find what I'm looking for. Okay, almost all the blocks I have here are unlocked. But I still have not found out what happened to the damn ship. God, these AI, they're fucking stupid. Oh, here comes the fall, blah, 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 blah. What else we got? Okay, block 5. Maybe I'm doing this the wrong way. Man, I need to find the other block. So I still need to get block 1 possibly, and then block 6, 7, and 8. What is the command for that? Okay, so there aren't any blocks though. Okay, let's try decrypting. Okay, so I'm going back to mute. So let's see if that one new letter that I got makes everything become a little more enlightened. And then I'll go through all the blocks as well. No. The new thing wasn't block. You bastard. I'll look through each individual file after I check out the new one that I just got. Where's the new bribe? The new bribe. There we go. You got nothing to say. Back to square one, it seems. Oh, there we are. Man, reading that, I just can't believe that's her. She used to be so timid. Thinking of me as having a shocking, crass manner or being afraid of her brother-in-law at the door? Well, it's all what I expected from her at the time, so she just changed a whole lot as she got older. Well, honestly, maybe not as much as I thought. She might have gotten bolder behind her husband's back, but in front of him, that never really changed much. Well, what do you think? Should she have listened to Sang-jung about being less determined, as thus deferential to her husband? I don't know. Why are you asking me? Yes? Well, of course, Sang-jung wasn't wrong, you know. Sure, she's his wife, but absolutely no part of her responsibilities involved getting walked all over. Frankly, it would have been better for her if she stood up to him a bit. If her husband wasn't being satisfied at home, well, I feel bad for her, but he was totally right. It is her fault. Either way, well, she did change in some ways. In some ways, not for the better, as you've seen with her relationship with that whore. That's why it amazes me so much rereading something that old, knowing that she would later sink to. Oh well. That's good and all, but you're not helping me unlock the stuff that I need to know to get to the bottom of this. Oh. There we go, drank himself to death. Of course, I was on the verge of tears. He meant a lot to me. I mean, you know, I'm just a computer. He wasn't family or anything, and it's not like I have the body for that kind of relationship. But still, he was the closest thing I had to a husband. We had a really close relationship. I really did love him. Did the music change? I definitely can't forgive her for not sincerely mourning his death. Or not taking it seriously. He was a great man. I'm just disappointed in her. It really is an awful confession. He really did deserve much better. So much better. The music changed. It's actually kind of unnerving. I'm getting to something. I'm getting to something. This isn't what Smith Sang-jung was like at all. His death was a tragedy. And for a lesser man to make light of it, it's appalling is what it is. Can you believe his nerve? Oh, she's getting angry. Oh, she's getting really angry. Fine, Sang-jung never married, and he liked to drink maybe a little more than was good for him. But he was a great man, clever, charming, filial, and respectful. I Look, he wasn't perfect. He was as damn close as you could get, though. Do you want to know what he was really like? Don't listen to a single word from the likes of Kyung Sam. Here's a more fitting depiction. I've added some laws that actually do him justice. You should really read them. I just got chills up and down my spine. We're finally getting to the bottom of this. No, we're not. You bastard! Oh, you bastard. It's, Okay, but she's actually angry. She is actually angry. Oh, yes. Him. Would you like to hear how I feel about Smith Kyung Sam? Oh, there we go. Yes. Then let me be as clear as I possibly can. Fuck that guy. I know I shouldn't say that about a man, not least of all a dead one, but I don't care. He didn't have any respect for the dead either, so as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't deserve any from me. There's nothing more even related to him that you need to see. All he ever did was complain about the main branch and trash the good name of a good man. That's all you need to know. Okay, the music went back to normal. I felt like I was getting somewhere, but no. Oh, here we go. Something else you have to say? So, like you've talked to her a fair bit, right? What do you think of Hyun A? I don't hate her! Seriously? You can stand her? Did she tell you about the whole mass murder thing, or did she conveniently leave that out? She didn't. No, of course not. I'm sure even the awful bitch is ashamed of what she did. Or maybe she just wanted to impress you. I don't think most men are turned on by that kind of lunacy. So I can see why she hid that. Why she'd hide that. It's probably better if you don't hear it from me, though. I don't think you'd even believe it. Better ask her yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you an entire block that's full of nothing but questions for her. It might be a little hard to get the whole story out of her, but if you fake sympathy, she'll probably actually believe you. So there you are, a few questions to give to her. Drag the truth out of her, then tell me how crazy you think she is. You! Okay, now I'm starting to like Mute a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Oh, you are a beautiful, beautiful AI. Let's just look through the rest of this block first before I end this video, and then hopefully there's not anything new. She didn't tell me about the mass murder things, so I haven't pushed the right buttons yet. Ooh, this is so wrong. So is she the one who did it? And then did she take her own life afterwards? Okay, there's nothing else here. Now things get juicy. Now we finally get the truth. Oh man, I think this is gonna be really, really bad. Hopefully the AI can't say open an airlock or something. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button, share, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.